What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Saturday morning, man. Welcome to the place. Welcome to Coach Unchained Thinking Out Loud. It's like episode number 7. This episode is just about believing. What do you believe in? How do you believe? How do you believe in this team, man? But I'm going to give you some points that if you believe in this right here, I think we're going to be successful. So, not in no particular order. I'm going to give you the beliefs that you can believe in this year that I think will propel this team to the next level. But before we get started with that, man, again, I'm Coach Unchained, just thinking out loud. Hit that subscribe button. Share this content out. Make sure you hit those like buttons, man. And you guys got questions anywhere in between this here, pop them out there, man. I'm gonna, do my best to answer each one of those. We're gonna do that thing, man. So anyway, let me get a quick shout out to a couple people that's in the chat already. Appreciate you guys for joining me this morning, man. We got another PRPR. Got Jane Overton, Kenneth Lewis, Dre Murphy, man. You guys welcome me in this morning, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep up you guys time. But yeah, first one, man. Ghost Peppers, what's up, man? Appreciate you hopping in here this morning, bro. Definitely appreciate you hopping in here. So, like I said, the name of this little episode here is called Believe. Believing. It said believe in 9 things. These are 9 things I think that's gonna help this team be successful. All right, first one, the front office. What can we say? Anything bad about this front office? They've done what we asked pretty much, but they did it their way. We brought in pieces that I feel gonna take this team to the next level, man. We brought in coaches. We brought in just people. We brought in good free agencies. We brought in great draft. I ain't gonna say great, but we brought in some pretty good draft classes over the last couple of years. And one thing I can say about this regime here, we still have players that they drafted their first year they've been here. They're not gone. They're still here. And that's saying a lot. And you see, like I said, Terry's brought this team from salary cap hell. Last year, 68, almost $72 million, down to almost nothing to a positive in 3 years, man. And we're not spending on those big name players that everybody want to hear, what's going to kill your salary cap again. And Coach Smith, man, he has his team believing. They're playing, they're playing on one accord. They're playing as a team. You know that little saying that said in what that movie Drumline? One beat, one sound. Same thing here. One beat, one team. They're unity, man. And you can tell, especially this year, you can see it in the body language of all the players, man. They're not looking just to be there. They're looking. They got a mission. They're on a mission right now. That mission is to win. And like I mentioned with that Thursday night, I've never heard a coach say anything about playing 21 games. You hear coaches say 1 game at a time. This guy said 21 games. Archer's a bad man. So, man, you got to believe in that front office. If you don't, you're going to get left behind. This is one of the one of the best things, like I say, Dan Quinn had us believing in him until it was, it wasn't believable because it's the same old song over and over again. Arthur don't have all these saying and all these little talks, to appease the media or whatever he is. Arthur's like, man, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna give all this coach speak, all this hoorah, hoorah. Point blank, this is what it is. And Terry's the same way. You're not gonna get anything out of these guys until they're ready to tell you what it's about. So, like I say, your front office is your starting point. So that front office, man. So I'm gonna go to your next level here. After that front office, man, if you don't believe in this group right here, the O line, you have a problem. This O line is one of the best in the game. Like I said, PFF rating, I don't, look at that. But you have probably one of the best right side of the O line. Actually, even counting the center. People can blame a lot about, on Dahlman. But Dahlman gave up no sacks last year. 0. That's not being a bad center. Yeah, he had some so-called snap issues, I guess. But the snap issue was the main concern with a certain quarterback. It's not the guy we have back there right now. So, yeah, our O-line, man, is going to dictate a lot. Our O-line is going to hopefully, keep Marcus upright and give him time to do what he can do. We know we can run the ball. There's no doubt we can run the ball. So, yeah. Zach, another PR, he said Arthur Blank is committed to giving Atlanta a Super Bowl trophy. Hey, man, I want that trophy. We was close. What they say? Well, that's all. I done my best. At that time, my best wasn't good enough, But we got there. Getting there ain't the thing right now. I think the winning one. And I think this team feel that they can do that. I think the coaches believe, the coaching staff for sure believes in they can get there. With everything at their disposal this year, man, we have a solid team. People don't want to believe that, You even got some content creator that don't believe that this team is that, But us over here, we're very positive about what we think this team can do. At least I am, anyway. I'm sure the rest of the guys are. But it's all about believing, man. Believing. This is what this talked about, believing in what this team can do. And this O-line, like I said, if you don't believe in this O-line, on to this next subject, this run game. You have to believe in this run game. We have 3, technically 4 guys that can get this job done. So we drafted a running back, but he's going to be Mr. Everything, I think. But he can run the ball. You still got Tyler. We know Tyler can run the ball. You got Cordero with a not so taking all those hits early. Cordero Patterson, he can be your second half guy and just destroy teams. Think about this run game. Feed Algier. Feed Bijan. Cardell Sprinkle. Caleb Huff can get a little sprinkle if he's healthy, whatever. Tyler Bijan. Tyler Bijan. Third and half, quarter, Cardell. Just give him a crease. He's almost like a Bijan. Bijan's almost like him. He sees that hole, Cardell's going to hit that hole. That's what his uh, return policies come from. He can see that hole. If he see it, he hits it. And he's going to try to run you over. He's not going to be that guy that's going to, try to fake you out. He's going to try to go through you because Cardell's a big dude. He's not that little spring chicken guy. He's not that little running back that's going to try to get out of bounds. But by that time, when he gets in like these are just my own thoughts about it. He's going to be the guy that's trying to destroy you. He's going to be healthy. He's going to be strong. He's going to be rested. Man, this run game is going to be very dangerous. You guys, well, this whole fan base should be proud of this run game this year. What's up, D. Coleman? Welcome in, man. Dre Murphy, ATL Leo, man. Welcome there. Hey, guys, man. Welcome in here today. Ghost Peppers. Man, all you guys, man. Like I said, you guys got any questions, you got anything to say on what I'm talking about a little bit, chime in, man. Chime in. Like I said, the run game, that's my next important thing. And what's next here? After the run game, man, I think the person who's very important that we must believe in is our new DC. Our new DC. He's going to have this D-line rolling, man. You can tell just from the OTAs and the mandatory minicamp how these guys have responded to him. And what I like to see, you got guys that came in here, and I'm sure that the front office, back to those guys again, have brought in guys that they know that are coachable. And from what I've heard and what I've seen, these guys are taking on this coaching. They're taking in what these guys are preaching, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And no matter what the Saints say or what their fan base say, this is a big loss for these guys. 200 some sacks that he's produced in his tenure there as D-line coach. And this is from the front seven now. This is from the front guys that he's got these sacks from. With his scheme or whatever his packages are, his stunt packages are. He brings pressure from so many different directions. And this is going to be a great thing for this team, man. Like I said, we got some dogs in here. We got talent on this D line. It's probably one of the best. Not even, I mean, I'm going to limit. It's one of the best symbols of D linemen that we had. This D line is actually better than 2016 D line. My take on it. I think the pass rush would be but that's another subject though. But these next couple of things is all based on the defense. So Coach Nielsen, I'm sorry, is very important, and you should believe in his. Yeah. What's up, Jay Black 142? Yeah, and you got to believe in this guy, man. You have to believe in that he can do what he can do on his defense. Ghost Pepper said, I like that we actually be able to grind and bully teams down late in the game to protect even small leagues. Defense are going to be exhausted from just exactly that run game, man. Then like I said, Cordero can come in here and finish them off. You know, just because of that bullying, like you're saying. Good point. I can't wait to see this defense either, D. Coleman. It's going to be very. Like I said, I'm so excited right now, man. I just can't wait. You know, got to wait. Was it that first preseason game with August 11th, I think, against Miami, if I'm not mistaken. But it's somewhere in that range. But man, when you guys go to, I'm leaving right before training camp starts. I thought it would be that first week I was going to be down there, but nope, it's going to happen. I think the week or the 27th. I think the first one, and I leave on the 24th, which kind of sucks a little bit, but that's okay. I'm sure you guys give me some good feedback. Some of you guys that are going up there, man. So you guys make sure you guys let us know what's going on. Oh, somebody's calling. What's going on? So he said, I have noticed a tick from the allegedly main media about the quiet build-up of the Falcons. Yes, exactly. They're starting to see it, and they're not trying to really put their focus on there, but they know we're coming. So they're starting to see that belief in, okay, this team may be something special. Like I say, it's that narrative they had earlier. Now it's like a whole 360 right now. But they don't want to give us that full support. Because they still want to keep their narrative like I told you so. But they ain't going to be able to do that. Because I'm starting to see this team. I feel much stronger as the season get closer. I can see things developing that I feel that's going to make this team even better. So, sorry. Jay Black 152 said, I believe in Nelson, and he brought people to the team that understand his scheme and mindset. Ellison Automata, same CT, who can communicate what is expected. Yes, exactly. And they're saying David Automata is already being one of those vocal people on and off the field. You know, he's helping a lot of people through things. And like I said, they all said they're helping each other out. But they're saying Ellis has actually helped Troy out a whole bunch. So a smarter Troy on defense that can, dissect much faster. It's going to be very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So D. Coleman said, I don't want nobody picking us to do nothing this year. Just saying 7 wins, cool. I want them to stand on that. I feel that way to a certain degree, but I think it's too late. I think they see I think they see what we see now, slowly, but they're starting to see it. And they're looking at the rest of the NFC, I guess you can call it. It's like, damn, they haven't improved like the Falcons have improved. And teams have improved. But man, we made a drastic, I'm gonna say 390 degrees. Not 360. We went around the whole circle and started another circle. You know. So man, just be prepared, man. Just believe. That's gonna be my new motto. Believe. That's all I can say. Believe. You know what I'm saying? You go into they saw Bijan line up and wide receiver said, "Hold on a minute." Yeah, exactly. He's running routes, man, looking good on his breaks and stuff, man. Yeah, yeah. Dre Murphy, what's going on, man? What's up, Black Girl? How you doing, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, oh, I see that the scary cat guys in here again. Scary cat. The scary cat man in here. He's gonna try to troll again, man. Go to hell. I don't think this is a troll. A troll usually hide under the bridge. That's what you do. You hide under a bridge. Important facts there, Deco. He said we just gotta get into the season healthy, no more major. Yeah, exactly. That's the key. That right there is a serious key for this season. I mean, that's the key. However, I think one and two can, you know, first and second string. I not 100%. I think we can go to 90% with 1-2. So, but this group right here is the key. That there must be 100%. Who's going to start at that right? I mean, that left guard is important because I've seen in different packages. I've seen Bojan in there. I've seen Henson in there. So it's fair to say that both those guys will be on this roster. Both of those guys will be a 53, 48 man roster guy. So I think we're going to address 7 O linemen, 1 tackle. Like I say, Hennis can play guard and he can play center. So I feel he's a shoe in on the 53-48 dressers. And now, who's that tackle? Well, we may dress 8. We may do 8 linemen, maybe. Because we got to have a swing tackle who can play both sides. So, but anyway, that's enough on O-line. Let's go back to Nelson. But Coach Nelson makes this work, the D-line, which is important itself. With depth like this on the D-line, you got Calais, David Alamada, and Grady. Those are your 3 interior guys. So you can mix and match it. Then you got Bud Dupree on one, playing, coming in on, depending on what side. Then you're going to have a Lorenzo coming in on one side. It depends on which side, left or right. So depends, like I said, depends on how they set this formation up. You got backups, man. You got Taquan, you got Eddie Goldman, you got Timmy Horn. That's your 6D linemen, I think, for sure. But we signed another guy. We got that Joe Gazzano. We signed a new guy, Carlos Davis, Albert Huggins. And he played in New Orleans also. So I think he could have a head up a little bit because he is a New Orleans guy. Don't know. Then we signed Laquel London. I don't know who he is. He must be somebody they signed just yesterday or whatever. But he's on this roster here too. We got 10 D linemen that are listed. How many are they going to keep? I don't know. But I see the first 6 for sure. and they can rotate those guys according to how they want to rotate those guys. But like I said, that's an important. Okay, Jay Blackwell, he's that coach. I believe that opposing defense would be so geared up to our running over them that the pass protection would benefit from the D thinking run first, giving O line time. Yes, exactly. And but one thing I'm going to say that I tell people that I notice also is Desmond has one of the quickest play action turnarounds that I've seen. He can turn his head around after that play action and release the ball fast, man. Guys, go to look at a couple of films that a game film they did. His play action, his back boom by his head. His head's around and he's throwing the ball. You know, I know people don't call him Matt Ryan Nist. He's not Matt Ryan. Nobody's gonna be Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan. But he has that, I guess you can call it confidence, or he has that. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about him right now. That's another time. But anyway. But yeah, pass game gonna be very, very important from this O line also. Yes, sir. He said, Chad, who is the other D lineman we signed that used to play for the Saints besides Alyamada? His name is Albert Huggins. Don't know if he played a lot, but his name is Albert Huggins. Haven't did any research on him at all, but he's in the top 10 on the D lineman that we have. So I haven't watched any film on him and anything. Probably do some of that today, but yeah, he came from New Orleans, so that's all. He's an undrafted, well, not undrafted. He's a unrestricted free agent that we picked up. We picked him up late, so yeah, man. He said, "Do you think we see more or less of Hesse since Juno is on hand?" Man, this tight end room here is. We have a nasty tight end room. I'm just saying. Parker Hesse is important in the run game too. Think about this. Just think about this. I'm going to give an example. I passed what's going off. We're going off script a little bit. This is that audible right here. Look at this line up here. Just think about this run game. You don't have to use Cal in that block and run game. You can take him out. Or you can spread him out. Either or how you want to do it. Parker Hesse, John Fitzpatrick in your run game. Just imagine in your 22 personnel. You got Parker Hesse and John Fitzpatrick in there, and you want to run the ball. Right? Imagine you got Keith Smith in there with a Bijan, Tyler, whoever, don't matter. You just want to run the ball. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Think about it. It's full metal jacket now. Stop it if you can. Stop it. How can you? I'm just saying. That's like having, man. Yeah. You got two guys that can actually three guys that's going to open up a hole for you. It's hat on hat. How can you defend that? Same goes play action. Fake block. You got two tight ends that can actually still catch. Actually, that's more than that. That's more like a 23 package. Jesus, got two tight ends. It's you can do a lot of things, man. Coach Smith has an arsenal that hasn't been touched. When you have all your skill position people, I mean, your skill position people are all can be threats. What's up, birthday? Night Rider's in the house, man. Everybody in this, what's called, wish Night Rider a happy birthday, man. His birthday, well, he's going to celebrate today, but his birthday just a couple days ago. So wish that man a happy birthday here, man, if you guys don't mind. But yeah, think about this. When you have everybody on your team, I mean, every one of your skill position people can be a threat in some type of way. That's crazy. Coaches can only dream of that. Just imagine the scheme. But like I said, this year, you're going to see that. What? That's a damn lie. 22nd. That man is not known 22. That man is old now. No, I'm just playing. I think he what? 38? 30, 38, 39? Anyway, bro, happy birthday to my brother, man. He gonna party in the A today, y'all. I think he's going to Brave game today, I think. So, like I said, let's wish that man a happy birthday, man. He's humble soul. But he gonna party today though. But yeah, man. Everybody's gonna be important in this team. Everybody can catch. Everybody can do something special. That's in this special, like I said, in this skill position. They all got something special they can deal with. So, all right. Like I said, D line is important. Coach Nelson is important. I'm gonna go from there. Front office, man, we know they're important. The O line is very important. This run game is very important. Like I said, coaching staff, that's part of the front office and everything. Coach Nelson part, the D line. But that D line, what it's going to do this year, and I want everybody to believe in it. This right here is going to be important too. Believe in this pass rush this year. We got some dogs that like to hit quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? We got some guys that like to get to the quarterback. And we got some guys that gonna learn from some guys that know how to get to the quarterback. You know, you may see the most improved player on this team this year. Could be playing for a contract. You just may. You may see Michael Walker become a superstar this year. And I like guys that go into their following year. I do, because they play harder because they want to make another check. They want to make another contract. Be it on this team or not, don't know, but I got a feeling he's going to play hard this year. He looks bigger. He definitely looks bigger. He's already a big guy. He looks big. Yes, sir. He said they're gonna be so worried about the versatility. We just get killed by Scotty Miller on a reverse. They can't catch him. Yeah, man. Play actions, jet sweeps, reverses. Man, I think Arthur's gonna scheme this thing up. The cameraman gonna get confused. You play zone this team, you're gonna get killed underneath. Cause we got guys that have one play you miss me, they can take it to the house. So so now the PR said I feel sorry for Bryce Young. Me too. I do. I think the scheme, like I said, I was looking at some mandatory minicamp film when the D line was working. I saw some stunt angle stuff they were working on, which is, I feel sorry for the center. I feel sorry for that center. I do. He gonna get beat up. Whoever the center is gonna get beat up a lot. Going up with a lot of stuff. I feel sorry for that tackle. We got some guys who play on the edge that's gonna be very good. Deco, I'm a low key excited to see local production with all this talent around him. He played very well with less around. Yes, he did. He did. He did. He did. He did. Yeah, Carter had a man. Actually, think about it. Carter had a good season last year. He did. You know, he was always around the ball, and he's one of those guys that was almost like AK, that close to being having a lot of sacks. So that's gonna help this team out, especially with the different schemes and the different ways they can get to the QB. And that's a good pressure, man. Ghost Pepper said, agree with. He said Michael Walker was probably surprised and football out. Yeah, I as I see what they're doing just a little bit, just from film. I haven't been no camps or anything, but some of the camp tapes that they're showing, I see certain things. I see how they get these guys using more of their hands and a lot of swiping. Keep your hands off me type defense. Uh, Hand movement they're doing. So it's gonna be very, very, very exciting. What's up, Lee 85 man? Welcome in, bro. Appreciate you hopping in this morning. Ray Mayfield said he know Blackberry don't like to hear the name Michael Walker. He's come around just a little bit, just a little bit. He gave me permission to use him just a little bit, so I ain't gonna go overboard with it though. D. Coleman said the pre-snap read for opposing defense is a chess match in itself. They're not gonna know who their man really is. Yeah, if you heard Drake in some of his earlier OTA videos, he said, "Man, like I said, what they call positionless positionless players. Yeah, he said we're gonna be everywhere. And the other day, I can't remember what video it was or what's called camp. Coach Smith said something that I think it went over a lot of people's head. Okay, I gotta find that video. But he said something about when he was talking about positions player, he said, yeah, you never know what Cordero may line up. He said he may be at tight end. Now listen. Position player. If you line Cordero up at a tight end position, just to throw, just to get a linebacker on him, can you imagine? There's not many linebackers going to be able to cover Cordero. And think, Cordero's in the game. He flexed out to the tight end position at a 2x2 stance from the offensive line. So he just right outside the offensive line in a 2-point stance, 2 yards out, 2 yards back, or give or take, like a tight end almost. What's going to follow? You may bring down a strong safety if that's what they're playing, depending on what defense they're playing in. But then you got Kyle flex out toward the numbers. Imagine that. Cadell's inside as a tight end. You have an online tight end, which is, I'm going to go Hastings, maybe Johnson, Crash, whoever. They're going to flex out probably a linebacker. Cadell's going to run an out route on a linebacker and probably destroy. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Don't know what they're going to do, but that's pretty ugly. So, but a lot of things they can do, man. Archie Smith going to be very, very happy. He's going to smile from here to here. He already got that little Joker smile already. That's kind of conniving, like, yeah, I got you, fool. So, but yeah, man. What's up, Miss Pam? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? So, Jay Black person said, "What do you guys think about Gwen, the center out of you?" Falcons are pretty smart. If he doesn't make the 53, I can see what they did with. Is that right or wrong? I don't know. I can see what they did with Schaefer last year. There's a chance, man. You know, Schaefer was a 7-round, 6-round pick, fifth, whatever it was last year. I hope he survived, man. I hope he survived this team. You know, right now he's third on the depth chart behind Mayfield and Lindstrom on that side. It's crazy, man. But Gwen is number 2 center. Man, I'm still a little struck about this, man. We got a lot of people that are gonna get cut, and there's gonna be some favorites. You know, I ain't gonna call them favorite, but there's gonna be some favorites that are getting cut. This is a very competitive roster, and it's gonna be strange to see a lot of these guys get cut. He said he's gonna retire early with a lots of money. Dumb Panthers. Well, like I say, Bryce Young, I don't know. I can't say what he's gonna do, but I think he's gonna get pressure pretty early. And he's not a tall guy, man. But the naysayers, well, he can throw anywhere. That's college, man. Alabama line was superior to a lot of teams. Just think about that. Alabama offensive line was superior to a lot of teams. Not taking anything away from Bryce Young. I am not. But this is the NFL. No matter who the team is, these are the best of the best. If the Panther offensive line that good, now think they've ran out. I'm just going to the last 2 years. Different. This is a different coaching staff. Bar that, yes. But they've ran out several quarterbacks over the last couple of years. How much work have they done in this offensive line? It's hard to say. But have they changed that much? And have they improved that much? They picked up a lineman last year, but then they got somebody that's already hurt. Came from the Rams. So they're going to put a fourth-round guy in there at right guard. So, I'm sure they got the same people they had last year. But the right guard, like they switched. He got hurt, I'm assuming. But then you're going to put Chandler Zavila in there, I'm assuming. But it's the same offensive line from last year, which wasn't the greatest. But, they do got Miles Sanders, who ran great in Philly last year. But yeah, this ain't the Alabama line. This is not, although they did play SEC teams, but the one that had a strong D line, he kind of, he threw the ball well based on timing and everything. But yeah, anyway, we'll get off him for a while. I think Coach Smith will use AI for building up the playbook. I don't know. I think he got in that head of his, his squinty eyes. So, yeah. But yeah, man, just go back on that pass rush, man. Pass rush is going to get there. It's going to hit home with all the different designs and all the different pass rush packages that he's going to put out there. It's going to hold his dividend, man. It's going to produce. What, 21 sacks this year? I think we're going to double those 21 sacks. We're going to double it, maybe get more. So 40 sacks, 42 sacks, 40 plus sacks. That's my take on this team. 42 sacks. 42 sacks last year. And right now we're sitting in the playoff. Well, We had 22, but they took one away. I know that for sure. But all this year, you know, can't have those stupid penalties on defense. So hand to the face, but that also depends on what these referees do too. So we can get screwed by the referees still too, though. You know what they call it, judgment calls. But let's be honest, some of these judgment calls are where they look at that bullshit. That's bullshit. That's what, yeah, that's what that is. So, all right. Well, yeah. D. Coleman said the cornerback cut is going to be brutal. Yeah, man. Yeah. Brutal ain't the word. So, Trey Murphy has just put the rest of the players who get cut on the practice squad. Though, yeah, we're going to, like, so you only keep 16. You get, like I said, what they did last year. I don't know if it's legal, whatever. But anyway, Schaefer got hurt last year. Schaefer actually went on the injured reserve. A lot of those guys who they had last year in camp went on the injured reserve. I think you got 16 injured reserve spots, if I'm not mistaken. You got 16 practice squad. That's 32 players you can keep to a degree. See what I'm saying? I think that's it. Could be less. Could be less injured reserve. It could be. I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are, but that's 32 players, give or take, that you can, you know, put away. Then you got your reserve list for retirement. We know that's what Bernhardt's did. That's where Eddie Goldman was at last year. So 32 plus 53 is 85 players. 86 if you count Bernhardt. But I got to do some more checking on that in the reserve list, how many you can keep on that. So, but I'm going to say 25 players extra. So 25 plus what's gone. You can, that's 78 players. So you're going to lose from this 90-man roster, you're going to lose probably 15 people. But you can, you know, keep your best 16 on the practice squad. But that practice squad can be poached by other teams. So somebody comes to your practice squad and say, I want that guy right there. I'm going to sign him to a contract. They give him a contract. And that contract has to be guaranteed. You see what I'm saying? That's why you don't see a lot of poaching in um, practice squads like that, because people don't want to get those guys those guaranteed contracts. It's only for the league minimum, but still, $750,000 compared to whatever hell they make on the practice squad is a big difference. So, yeah. He's a matter of fact, the last game again, one good hit on Bryce and welcome to the league. I got to see that. The first sack of the season is going to be Grady's. Count it. That just set the tone. If Grady is the first person to get a sack in the season, it's over. I'm just saying. It's only fitting that he be the first. So, He comes and still F Jerome Burger even in his retirement. Yeah, he's running. So he said another freak. I know, right? Tell them about their brother, another freaking Kyle Murray. Me personally, if I would have been the kitty cat, I would have took CJ Stroud over Bryce Young. That's why, I didn't know where the hell that team was going. They confused themselves. So it was, but hot commodity. So think about, and like I said, Bryce Young, he may come out to be a great talent. I'm sure he's gonna do okay. But one thing to say about Atlanta didn't fall for that quarterback hype. They could have got somebody. I don't know who was out came out the year Desmond came out, but they could have waited this year and took a quarterback. So what they didn't. We got our quarterback, third, third, third round pick out of Cincinnati, Bellcat. So anyway, let's go on to this next thing here, man. We said pass rush. Now, here's a second key on defense. With this right here, this man makes everything in the back end looks easy. He has what's the word? I'm gonna use the big word, plethora of DBs that I feel can get this job done. There are 16 DBs on. They got it looked up on my gone. There are 16 DBs that are on the 90-man roster right now. How many DBs are we going to keep? I do not know. Huh. I'm looking at the. See, that's weird. BJ Baylor is under reserve. He's still on the team. He's on the IR though. Huh. We still got Breon Borders. He's still on his roster too. He's just on the reserve because he was suspended for the first 2 games, I think. But anyway, Jerry Gray, man, only thing he's done is made DBs better everywhere he's been. This man been in the league for more than enough. He has a resume for 24 years in the NFL. That's a lot. You his DB's been top 10. Even his defense is top 10 times. You know, he's gonna make somebody all pro. You know, in this couple years and what's come, he finished top 10 in all 3 years in pass defense. In the 3 years in Green Bay, which is the last couple, his defensive backs, well, his passing defense has been top 10. You know, Zaire Alexander was okay. Under Gray, Zaire became all pro. So these DBs, There's a chance we're gonna have an all-pro somewhere. I'm just saying. There's a chance there's gonna be an all-pro coming from this defensive backfield because of that one man with that Coach Gray. I ain't say Jerry Gray, but it's Coach Gray. I'm being, respect. So you guys are here putting predictions in here. I'm gonna say win the game. I don't care what the score gonna be. As long as we win the game, that's all that matters to me. In the past, going back to Coach Smith, we're gonna win ugly. I think he's gonna try to embarrass some teams this year. I think he's gonna try to embarrass some teams this year. I really do think he's gonna try to embarrass some teams this year. So it's gonna be very, very, very fun. He said, "Yeah, we'll learn a lot from the preseason." Yes, sir. We're gonna learn a lot from the preseason. We're gonna see what these backup guys, because I'm just going to go on the limb right now. AJ's going to be the man out there. Rich is going to be the man. Jess is going to be the man. Is it Jeff Okuda? He should be the man. But who's going to be that nickelback? Is it going to be Mike Hughes? Is it going to be Clark Phillips? Or is it be D? See, D. Effort is the one that's been getting all the hype in the OTAs and then in the minicamp. He's the one that's getting the praises from the different coaches. Out of this whole defensive back room, he took the long route to get there. He took the long route. He didn't get drafted. He wasn't even an undrafted free agent. This man came through the Canadian Football League. Nothing against the Canadian Football League. It's a version of football. It's football, but just have a different set of rules. Now, think about this. This guy has to be pretty good. When your wide receivers can get a running start, and you have to cover those guys, you do a good job at doing that. It's kind of impressive. Think about this. Just imagine Tyreek Hill can start at the 10 yards behind the quarterback and get a full running start. Think about that. Can you imagine anybody covering Tyreek Hill doing that? Hey, welcome in, Trick. He said, "Do you think top 15 defense?" Yes, I definitely think top 15 defense. I actually think top 15 defense. I definitely, yeah, I can. Yeah, I definitely see that. But there's always a point that We all have to think about something. Don't like to, but we all got to think about something. We have to stay healthy. That's the bottom line. We had great depth, we do, but some of our main guys on defense have to stay healthy. He said, I can't freaking wait to see what Coach Gray do with Jeff, though, Coach. Show the Detroit Lions how to use him the right freaking way. Yeah, yes, exactly. If this guy can press and play man, he cause he's popular too. But like I say, I see an all pro on first team. I see several guys make a second team all pro this team. Couple be all pro. I see several Pro Bowl. I see Pro Bowl from two offensive linemen. I'm going on. I can, yeah. I see a lot of things, man. But I don't want no Pro Bowl players. I want to be in that big game. So that there's still out my what's called. Ray Murphy says it's going to be scary and spooky in A-Town. Yes, sir. I feel it. Yeah, that's what they got him at. They got him at Nickelback, but he's third on the depth chart. Well, the depth chart that I'm looking at. I don't know what the real depth chart's going to be, but right now, that's where they got him at. He's behind Mike Hughes, Philip Clark, or Clark Phillip, and then you got D. But I'm looking at the special team thing. And then they got Scotty Miller punt return. So I hear everybody talk about Mike Hughes going to special team. I think it'll play out more once we get to training camp. Right now, it's just that's what they have right here. So, but who knows what's going to happen, man? But yeah, let's get back to right here. Where we at here? Coach Gray. He's responsible for pretty much for the defense. He's like what Coach Smith is on the offense. So I think him and Nielsen work hand in hand. They accomplish one goal, but they're doing it together. Jerry Gray has the back end, which is pretty much pass defense, I'm assuming, and Coach Nielsen has run defense. So they both share the linebackers because you got to have the linebackers in your run defense. And Coach Gray got to have the linebackers in his pass defense. So those linebackers have to be on cue. They got to be the man. No matter which ones we look at. Like I said, our linebacker depth right now, to me, still, I ain't gonna say it's weak, but our starting two guys gonna be okay. Now, I think Michael Walker's gonna have a most improved year for the Falcons. But then you got D'Angelo Malone, who's playing a little inside too. I think they're saying. I haven't seen it much, but you still got Nate Landon. For some reason, he's still on the roster. Like I say, he's the guy for the inside, but they got him playing weak side. I got to do some more film on it, man. I haven't dove in him that much. Still got Dorian Edwards, who I think can make this team this year. I do. You got Tay Davis, who we picked up from free agents this year. Unsigned the guy Mike Jones Jr. You got Andre Smith, guy came undrafted. What I'm talking, unrestricted free agent for Tennessee. So we have bodies. How many account bodies? Maybe all of them, but we do have bodies. But again, Coach Gray in his secondary is going to be pretty amazing. Like I said, I can see a all-pro person from secondary. You may see two, but it could be first and second team. So that's just me going up again. What's up, Andrew G, man? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you hopping in. Isaac Crimes, 12-5. That's a good number. I like it. But like I say, as I look at more and more, those numbers are starting to become 3 lost teams, 4 lost teams. So, see, that 12-5 to me, that's the floor. I think we can do better. That's just me. 12-5 is my floor. My ceiling is 14-3. So, see, 11-7. What's that? You mean 11-6, maybe? Yeah. Okay. There we go. He switched on me. Okay, gotcha. D. Coleman said, "I'm surprised nobody still picked up Rashaan Evans. But could it be, just saying, that he hasn't been picked up? It's because of pass coverage." Could that be why he's still out there? And the Falcons haven't picked him up is because of pass coverage. Remember, JJ, remember I said JJ. Coach Gray who does the pass defense, I'm assuming, may want something different in that department. Yeah. If it's based on just run defense, oh yeah, Evans all day. Then again, it could be the money thing too. It could be just okay, we'll see you after, or we'll see you right before training camp to sign you for, sign you to a deal. Because as long as it goes, the cheaper it gets. The longer this thing go, the cheaper it gets. So he may get signed right before training camp to get him in the training camp. But if not, I wish for Rashaan Evans, So Lee 85 said 14-3 similar to 98. Hey, bro, I can roll with that. Like I said, this is, we got to treat like that. What that little old saying? It's not a sprint, but a marathon. We got to treat each game like it's a marathon, man. We got to wear these teams down and put the hammer in that, on top of their head at the end of the game. I just beat them up with that run, control that clock, man. We're gonna have some games that we probably blow some teams out. We're gonna have some games that we got to lean on that defense. So Just be prepared, man. Everything's gonna be different. So what else we got? All right. James Overton said they still have to prove that they have improved this season. Oh yeah, on paper. Now think about this. Now I'm gonna go on paper. On paper, we improved a lot. We have, but what I know and what I've seen over the last couple of years, that this team, first year, I'm gonna just go on the timeline. First year, we just played football. We played football just to show that we can be there, that we can, you know, compete to a degree. Last year we competed and put a lot of people out there misery. I mean, we beat up a lot of teams last year. We was physical. We was nasty. But this year, we gonna hurt a lot of people. We gonna make you feel it in like where did this team come from? We're gonna have the whole league talking this year. That's on paper. That's my thinking, and that's what I feel, and that's what I see. So, yeah, they still got to play the games. That's sports. You still got to play the game. But if you believe in this team, it's gonna happen. That's just something that, like I said, it's all about that believing, man. Andrew G said, "If I'm going to go 13-4 this year, hey, that's a number I can deal with also." Yes, sir. Point blank. Period. In discussion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I believe in the team, man. You know, me. People ask to bet. I said, sure. Never do that. Never. I've never done that. It ain't a lot of money, but then I was a kid coach. I believe. You know what? I have hope every year. I can't say I believe. So, last year, I didn't know what the hell to think last year, but I knew we were gonna win more than fucking 2 games. I knew that for a fact. But how we were gonna outcome last year was a game by game. What I wanted to happen and what happened. Yeah, but this year, like I said, I ain't gonna go as far as that. No doubt, but if we stay healthy and we stick to the plan, yeah, sky's the limit. Yeah, the sky's the limit. I can honestly say the sky's the limit, man. And looking at what other teams, like I said, you got to play the game. But I don't think nobody has improved like we have. 13 one-score games, guys. 13 one-score games. 13. Could have went either way. Fumble here. High throw here. Missed tackle here. Game changer. Now, what people they're doing now is these guys are taking account of the mistakes that they made last year that could have changed games. Vincent Drake London. He's working on protecting that football. That was two. That was two costly things last year. That was two fumbles that were game changers last year. Love Drake. Do, indeed. But there was two fumbles last year that was game changers last year. Plus QB1, who had last year had number one on. Throws. Bad decisions. Like I said, I supported Marcus. I supported Marcus to the end. But I did say he had made some bad things last year. We all said it. He made some ugly stuff last year. But I didn't feel Marcus was the quarterback of the future. Marcus was, like I said, he's the stopgap. He should have been the guy that was mentoring the young man. And Desmond said he did what he could with him. He did. He said, he supported Marcus, and but Marcus knew he was on the end of his stick once he got benched. He knew that. So, all right. Wow, Dre Murphy said, no more missing the playoff, Coach Carter. We're going to be playoff bound, but the first thing first, win the freaking division point blank period, because I don't want to get to the playoff on a wild card. Yeah. I say first or second seed for sure. That's my goal. Definitely win the division. That's a definitely point. Win the division. So D. Coleman said we could literally pinpoint a single play decision that kept us out of the playoff as a double. Yeah, definitely. There's some plays is like, damn, if that wouldn't happen, you know, the invisible ball fumble, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. New year, man. Move on. Move on, bro. You can't think about what happened yesterday. You got to move on to the next day. You know, you got to move on. Dre Murphy said, "Ain't no more playing in Georgia." In his Pastor Troy voice. So, another PR said the Rams game make me believer of many good things to come in the future. They just, oh yeah, definitely. That was a comeback game, man. That would have eliminated that 28-3. But somebody threw the ball high. But then again, I'm gonna not. Yeah, I'm gonna steal. The ball was thrown high. He didn't have to throw it high. But I think my wide receiver should have exploded. I don't know. I don't know. That's. I'm gonna get off that one anyway. But yeah, man, we've went over so far. I'm gonna go over my what's called, man. These are my beliefs, man. Front office, O line, run game, Coach Milton, D line, pass rush, Coach Gray, and the secondary. We believe in all those things, man. That's success. That's gonna be success. But the main thing, this is the main subject, which you must believe in. Right here. DR9. You believe in this guy right here? This is next level. We haven't had a QB No, he ain't gonna be the guy that's gonna run around and try to fake you out this way, fake you out this way, and throw up a Hail Mary for you. No, this guy gonna dissect you. He's gonna be like a little doctor on you. He's gonna be like a doctor. He's gonna dissect this defense, the defense he plays against. He's gonna probably know what you're gonna be doing before the ball snaps. He's gonna know where he's going with the ball before the ball snaps, based on what that defense gives him. You can probably disguise him. You probably can throw him off for a loop, but his job is just to, I guess, go ahead and call it manage the game, make plays when they're there to be made. You know, yeah, he's going to make mistakes. I'm sure everybody's going to make mistakes. But he knows his offense now. He's comfortable. He's getting to know his receivers. He's getting to know his team. He knows what his O-line can do. Trust in your QB. Desmond Ritter, number 9. Hop on that train. NFL is slowly starting to see what we see. Oh, he's gonna be out there like, hey man, instead of him saying Omaha, he's gonna say Louisville. That's gonna be his call. Louisville. You know. Yeah, man, he's gonna dissect some defenses, man. He said, person, he's ready for that morning game against Jacksonville Jaguars. We play against 2 former Falcons, Fourier and Kevin Ridley. We did get to see AJ Terrell go against him. Well, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But you know, Kevin's a great route runner. I tell you, he's a good route runner. But I got a feeling, Calais played in Jacksonville too. He's gonna probably try to show out down there too. So yeah, it'll be a good game. But DR9, man, you got to believe in your quarterback. Most important man on the field. Play action. Like I said, he's one of the quickest play action guys who gets his head around and get his bodies ready to throw the ball better than anybody that I've seen out there right now. He can roll left and right. He can throw and run. And he ain't slow. People keep failing to realize this guy's running to what, 4.5, give or take what the hell it was, maybe high 4.9. He can run. So if he see your back to him, he's gone. He's not a statue. A lot of teams been used to that statue thing. And he's not afraid to throw the ball. He's put on muscle for a reason. So he can, in case he gets hit, he can bounce right back up. He has weapons all the way around him. He has weapons at every turn, to his left, to his right, behind him. if they're open in the pass game, he will find them. You guys know what I'm saying? If he has an open receiver, or if he knows where these guys are going to be at, he's going to find it. Like I said, everything's going to be based on timing. Just like Matt. Matt was a timer. He knows where he's supposed to be at. If you're not there on that timing, that's on you. Only thing he needs his skilled people to do is be where they need to be at and do their job. It'll make things a lot easier for him and for this team. But like I said, everything is based on their health on this O-line. Like I said, we're going to run the ball. We're going to probably choke you with the run. But if you get so focused on that run, well, watch out now. He going to J. Anthony Brown your ass. So, man. He said, Andrew G., I know right. Tell me about, bro. He said, I hope and pray and wish Devin really don't lose their freaking home game and keep his 26th home game winning streak. If y'all watch my schedule prediction show, I don't see the man losing at home. I don't see it. If he does that, do you know? It'd be some kind of narrative. See, I don't know. It'd be some narrative. But I don't think he'll lose the game at home. I don't think. Something drastically has to happen. That's just me. Home field advantage is the son of a gun, bro. Yeah. But have y'all noticed, though, all the practices that's been inside the stadium? Tell me last time, well, I don't ever recall, except for that Fulton County Stadium practicing there. But practicing inside your home stadium. Get used to the depth, get used to the field, get used to the wood noise in it. Yeah, man, that's a big deal. Know your stepping, know your footing, know your everything about that stadium. That is freaking awesome. To practice in your stadium that you're gonna play in on Sundays or whatever night you play. Lee Coleman said, Dre Murphy, man, I've been cracking the whip at work. Been working like crazy the last month. I worked this morning, got off, and the stream started. My bad. You know I come in early on Saturdays, man. But I'm glad you're here, D. Coleman, man. I definitely appreciate you guys in here. But yeah, man, your quarterback, DR9, believe in this cat, man. Got to. You know, like I said, the Falcons' first and second string players are still better than a lot of teams' first teams. To a degree. At least on defense for sure. So, but we got some much going, man. We got work. We got some work in there. He said, I think I'm gonna break the bank and get Sunday ticket. Bro, get yourself a 5-stick. And he's sitting there there's some services out there that works pretty good. Like I say, I have 5 sticks. There's some services that you can pay and get all the channels and stuff. So there's some stuff out there. I ain't paying no Sunday ticket. I watch every game. I'm not paying that kind of money. You even get the YouTube TV, man. YouTube TV is cheaper than the Sunday packet. But yeah. But anyway, man, those are my things we should be believing in just to be successful, man. I'm gonna go again. We got the front office, man. Believe in that front office, man, because we got Terry, Arthur, and Big Arthur who are doing their thing up in that front office, man, to make sure this team is successful. And we're not spending wasted money, wasting money on names. We're spending money on guys that are gonna come in and compete, and guys that are gonna come in and probably produce. So believe in your front office. Next, the O line. We're investing in this O line. We brought back Caleb. You know, we went out and drafted a guy that can come in here and fill that role as that left guard. Still got Jake. And like I said, Dalton's not a bad center. You know, we look at those sacks last year. A lot of those sacks, like I said, came on at their left guard thing. Once Henderson went down, that right guard thing. Plus, what's the other guy we had last year? I can't think what his name is. But anyway, who started the season there? He went down. Then Henderson went down. It was never the same. What's called. That's when you noticed Marcus started getting more sacks at that time. Once those two guys went down. Okay, your run game. You got a four-headed monster back there that can get the job done. So believe in that run game. Coach Nelson, hey man, he's bringing the defense philosophy, and the guys, he knows how to create packages, or he knows how to create pressure to get to the quarterback. So we're gonna have that. So you gotta believe in him. But for him to do that, you had to put together a D line. Put together a damn solid D line. This D line, man, it's gonna be one of the better ones we have in the league. I'm looking at top 5 right now. D line, top 5, I think. So with that right there, pass rush is going to improve. Improve pass rush means success for this team. So believe in it. Then next you got Coach Gray. Believe in what he's doing. Believe what he's done with DBs in his 24-year coaching. Sean Taylor, Zaire Alexander, name a few. But he's made all pros, man. Somebody on this team gonna be all pro, probably first team somewhere. Who's out of this defensive backfield? Who it's gonna be, I don't know, but I think we will have one. Possibility you may have 2. You're gonna probably have a couple Pro Bowls when this what's gone, because somebody's gonna show up next year. It may not be who we think it is. It could be D. Effort. You never know. It can be what's going name? Richie Grant. We don't know. It's gonna be somebody though. And without Coach Gray, this secondary is gonna be important. You can probably see more interceptions. You can probably see more forced turnovers. Yeah, man, this secondary is gonna be dangerous. So support it. It's gonna be lights out, I think, especially in the pass game. Pass game with this right here means success. Pass rush with a good secondary means interceptions. So they all work hand in hand. So we get both of those got thing going well. Teams will be like, man, I won't go against Atlanta. What can we do? How can we scheme against this? You may see more people start trying to run the ball because they can't throw the ball. So then you got them there. You make a team one-dimensional. Well, I like team to make us one dimension with the run game, so I actually like that. But that's another. That's here or there. But anyway, but the main reason, man, support this guy right here, Des Miller, DR9, because he's coming to operate, man. Like I said, this guy was drafted. He said he's going to bring a Super Bowl to Atlanta. He was pissed off when he got drafted that late. But popularity kills, man. Popularity kills. But yeah. Anyway, man, I got to do something. I forgot to do this earlier. It's that time of the day, man. I haven't done it. Manscaped.com. Head over there, man. If you haven't done already, I'm sure some of you guys in the chat has already went to Manscaped already. Go to Manscaped, man. You get 20% off plus free shipping by typing in promo code AFN at manscaped.com. Like I say, shave your man. Summertime. It gets hot now. You got to shave that, man. You can get sweaty and smelly. They even got deodorant. Hold on, I got all that stuff. Let me show you something. This is what these people got. They got the lawnmower. That's a little shaving thing right there. They got crop reliever. That means tone your balls. I guess you got acid ball. I don't know. Acid balls or whatever. Use it. I ain't by no what's going. But yeah, you got that. You can. Let me get rid of this thing right here. Yeah. Improve. It's a ball toner, so I guess it makes your ball shine or something. I don't know. So that's a little thing for your nose to get the hair out your nose and everything. But this right here, deodorant, keep your ball from being, dry and make them smell good. So go to Manscaped, man. They got all that stuff. They got stuff, t-shirts. They got all kind of stuff in there, man. Go to manscaped.com. 20% off, free shipping at manscaped.com. Just type in the promo code AFN, man. Going on over there, man. Y'all can do it. Summertime, Father's Day tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, Father's Day tomorrow, man. Guys, because you ain't going to get it tomorrow, but go ahead. Ladies, go ahead and order your man there and give him the receipt and say, this is what you get coming for your Father's Day. So, go ahead and do that for him. All right. But, yes, sir. Also, I want to mention one more thing, man, before I start the question and answer thing here. You guys head over to Eventbrite and go to the Red and Atlanta Falcon Nation Red and Black thing and go and get you guys tickets, man. Get in the house, man. Get those tickets. $10 goes toward a back to school stuff for kids and everything. Plus, to get you in the house, because it's a fundraiser for back to school stuff for kids, that need it. Plus, you come in there, man. First come, first serve. Drinks, food. July 22nd, man. So go to event staff, Atlanta Falcon Nation, Red and Black Party. Look that up, man. Buy those tickets, man, and get ready to come hang out with the AFN family. And let's have a good time, man. I'll be down there, I think most of us will be there. So head on down there, man. All right. So, all right. Let's get to a couple of questions. Wow, what this guy here just said. He said, defensive player of the year. Ogun Daisy, 20 sacks. Oh my God, man, that happened right there, boy. That's all pro first teams, Pro Bowl. Jeez. There would be some awesome stuff right there. But hey, I love to see that kid get 20 sacks. I would. He get 20 sacks. That means we got like 60, 70 sacks in. He got 20. So, what's up, Mactown Dirty? Appreciate you hopping in, man. Appreciate you. So, he said, oh, yeah, Wilkerson. That's who it is. Yeah. Thank you there, Isaac Ryan. Appreciate you. Ghost Pepper says, Grady Jarrett on Desmond Ritter. He's been a great leader for us in the time he's been here. For us, we believe in him wholeheartedly. We shocked some people but he won't suck us. Yeah. Hey, man, I believe in the cat too, man. I'm happy for him. So, Dre Murphy said, Coach Unchained, I go ahead and tell you, not on the Father's Day in the chat, happy early Father's Day, because I won't be told tomorrow. Ain't promised to us. So, hey, bros, tell me about it. Like I say, my daughter, she bought me a Desmond Ritter jersey, the number 9, because I already had the 4. So I said, man, they changed jerseys on. I want a number 9. What's called? She went and got it for me. So I'm happy. So now I'm just waiting on B John to get in. So I'm good. Go Pepper said, D Coleman, when there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, man. Dre Murphy said, yes, sir. Desmond Ritter is our future quarterback. And Desmond Ritter, I trust. And Desmond Ritter, I trust going forward with that point blank period in a discussion. I got you there, Dre. He said, go for like, how could he not get at least 15? Hey, man. PRP, I say, get off them drugs. D Coleman. D Coleman tired. They got D Coleman think he, hey, they try to make you work harder for Juneteenth. You gonna earn your Juneteenth day off. But anyway, man, anybody got any more questions in here, man? I actually got a meeting in a couple minutes on the family meeting in a little while. For the puff of you, yeah, okay. Anyway, he said, and we say 2 millions. Wow. 200 million. Okay. Ray Murphy said, wow. D. Coleman, he might not even make the team, though, bro. He'll make it. I think he'll make it. Man, I'm gonna do a what's called who I think make this team, man. I'm gonna do one probably next week just to see, cause I don't know. I gotta do some serious thinking. Because this is just my predictions. It may most likely not even happen the way it happened. So, but yeah. Dre Murphy said, Coach, who do you see taking over the kickoff and punt return now that Avery is out for the rest of the season? People's talking about Mike Hughes. And right now, on this little chart, they got Scotty Miller. But I'd like to see them give Zay Malone a shot, man. The little faster cat. Like I said, I don't know how he works and how he does. Or they already cut the little rookie kid. They had a rookie. They had 3. That Marshall kid is no longer on the roster. So I'm assuming they cut him. The wide receiver kid, the tall one, he's no longer on this roster. So they only got 2 undrafted wide receivers that they picked up this year that's on the roster left. That's Zay Malone and Keelan Harris. So both those guys may be some punt return options, but we will see, man. We will see. Oh my God. James, that ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, bro. So you ain't got to worry about that happening. Dolman's on this team. Dolman's gonna be your starting center. And like I said, as a father researching and looking at what's coming, yeah, he had some snap issues early, but when Desmond came in, those snap issues were almost non-existent. Could have been the QB one that had in there didn't want to adjust to his snaps. Demanded everything to be right to him. Which that's what happened. But I'm sure Dolman has worked on his snapping this year. Okay. D. Coleman says, say, we lost the 98 NFC Championship game. Who wins Super Bowl, Broncos or Vikings? Oh, my God. Oh. Probably the Vikings because they didn't have a guy go by no woman that night before the game. Had everybody up worrying about what the hell he was doing. So tired, man. People was tired. Like I said, first play of the game, who they go after? That booty buying guy. And right after. But anyway, he's the coach. He said, did they cut that running back that you said was good on the practice squad? I think his name was BJ. No, he's actually on the reserve thing here. I'm looking at it right now. He's on the IR, reserve IR thing. I looked at it today. I thought he was on another team, but yeah, he's on the reserve IR. So he's still part of the what's going, but he's on the reserve IR. But they brought in this kid named Carlo Washington Jr. Go check his film out. Just go to YouTube and look at his film. He's a nice little running back also. But they keeping bodies in here, man. They keeping bodies in there. What's going on, Raymond Collins, man? Welcome in, man. Just go back and watch the tape, man. Go back and watch the tape. So, we talk about little things here. What the hell is Ghost Pepper talking about? He said, what if my nose would grow? That means he told the truth then, huh? Carlos, that fast man. That's a fast name? Yeah. His name is Carlos. Damn, what did I say Carlos' last name was? Washington Jr. That's his name, Carlos Washington Jr. He sounds like he can sing too. So I'm looking forward to you making a video of who makes the 53-man roster next week, though. I'm going to do one, man, so just stay tuned. I'm going to do it next Saturday morning, so you guys stay tuned to Coach first prediction. The next one will probably change as we get through closer to training camp and everything, so I'm going to just go on the limb and say this is who I think make the team. So it's going to be ugly, but we're going to go with that. All right? It's going to be 53 people. And, yeah, we'll go from there. He said, Coach, do you think Dolman will get blown up so many times? I don't think he got blown up much. Like I said, he gave up no sacks last year. And we did run the ball. We were the second, third best running team. And we did have like a top 10 for sure O-line. So, but anyway, like guys, any more questions before I go to take out of here? Please, man, if you guys haven't, I'm sure most of you guys have, share this content out, man. Go to Coach Unchained. Hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 200, no rush. But yeah, let's give me the 200 and beyond. Go to AFN, GSN, go to Mad Mike, go to the network, go to his sports channel, go to K-Style, go to Drew, go to Blackberry, go to everybody, man. Support us, man. Support us. We all here to give you guys content, man. Like I said, I'm the weekend warrior, man. So I like doing it on the weekend because I drive that bus during the week, and I come on the shows, but it's hard to put a show on. Sometimes I do those pop-ups when I have some on my mind I need to get off before I forget about it. I do a pop-up show, so stay tuned to those. I'll probably do them before everybody's come on, or I'll do them on Wednesdays because I think Wednesday's gonna, for a minute, I don't know what's going on, but when they ain't doing anything on Wednesday, so expect me to do something on Wednesdays, all right? So now I can check with Mike and those guys to make sure they're not doing anything on those Wednesday nights. So you may start seeing me on some Wednesday nights, all right? So anyway, Trey Murphy said, Coach, you said Jada Kins went to San Francisco 49ers. I think that's where he went. I'm not exactly sure right now. but I think he did go to what's called. So how he's doing there, I don't know. Diamonds know. So I don't know. He ain't on the Falcons. I don't care what he's doing. So hope he tack his ass too. He's the also coach. Keep up the great content, man. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate all you guys for supporting me, man. So I do the shows, man. You guys support me. I support you guys, man. So I appreciate you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you guys come out to the party if you guys make it out there on the 22nd, man. So we all looking forward to seeing all you guys, man. You guys keep us grounded, keep me grounded. This here keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me from spending a lot of money. So, but like I said, I love each and every one of you guys in this chat, man. You guys, support me. Like I said, this is like therapy for me, man. This is all fun, and that's why I do it. All right. So also, man, I forgot to tell you one more thing. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, man. You guys have a great day tomorrow. Hope you guys, are happy. Just, stay positive, man. Keep everything right in yourself, man. And whatever happens tomorrow, make it a great day for you and your family, man. So much love. Great day, man. Like I said, Coach Unchained. Thinking out loud, man. I'm out of here, man. Have a great day. Peace.